What's going on, guys? Kigerr here, and in today's video I was planning to do a breakdown of the stream yesterday for Chillin' with Danny. I did a co-stream where I live streamed their stream and did commentary of what they were saying or doing. We had a great time in the chat, both here on YouTube as well as on Twitch. If you're curious about how I feel about what was said, the co-streams link will be down below. But we're actually going to be going over the patch notes that they dropped after the stream. It's going live on March 3rd. Let's jump into it. So when you see the patch notes, you'll see mainly just these, the quick hits. You have to actually click the link right here, Detailed Maintenance and Update Notice. I've had a few questions about that in the past, but the link to this will be down below, so you can just click my link and go directly to the detailed page. They're giving us a Chavez support box, which is very interesting. Chavez has been tied with companions, so I'm expecting this to be a companion box of some kind. Lunars can be dismantled for gold. Half-year anniversary crafting will change, so a different place that you can do it. I'm expecting it to be, right here. It can be found at Nick Fury. To do Pegasus Space, this is a big thing they told us about. Conditions and features. They showed us in the live stream that there's a new currency. It looks like some kind of bottle with LV for level on it. Blue bottle with like gray trim. And they don't tell us how we can actually get that currency. And you spend that currency to skip quests, but it also takes time, which is a little annoying. It's like one of those deploy missions in other games where you send them off for 3 hours, come back, and collect the stuff. That's kind of how this works, and I would not be surprised to see it leaning in that direction once everyone's all caught up with stuff. There's also the supply storage. Whenever you upgrade the supply storage in the Pegasus, it increases those storage levels for all your characters. And they showed us a little bit on the stream that it isn't just your storage, it's also your card storage and other things. A big thing that they gave us right here is Magneto is coming. And with Magneto, they changed a couple things. It used to be 30 for the lowest one. Now it's level 50 with some minimum powers. I don't see the stage 5 numbers right there, but okay. And then they go into the special things, and I'm going to have to make an entirely separate video about them because they're very, very complicated and aren't very clear. So real quick, just to make them, you need badge alloy, which you can use to make any of them, and you get gold and Magneto seals to do the crafting, and we get tickets from the login, and there's offers. Celebration event. Here we go. The specials. 1 to 6 star special. So it's interesting because you go 1 to 6 star, and then once you go past 6 star, it's 6 star plus 1, 6 star plus 2, all the way to 6 star plus 5, which is the weird part about it. So if we take a look here, the actual crafting is very interesting because you can just use seals to make a 1-star special, and then if you use 3 1-star of the same slot, you make a 2-star. It is unclear if you just make a random 2, or if you make, like if I put 3 slot 1s, do I get a slot 1 2-star? That part is unclear. It looks like random at this point, but to go up in stars, you have to have of the same slot. This is reminiscent of the effectively regional battle badges, I like to call them, because of how the scalings work, and that is the Dark Zone ones. You can't just put 3 random Dark Zone ones together, they have to be of the same number slot. And then I'm going to skip past the bonuses here because they're oddly confusing. Effectively, once you hit stamina levels, you get buffs for 7 seconds with a 25-second cooldown, minus these last two 10-second with 15-second cooldown, and this one that just has a flat 20-second cooldown. 2 new companions, Hulk and Thor. I've seen a lot of people upset about this because they assume that just because they are companions, they cannot be playable characters. And we already have a case of that not being true. We have Spider-Man, playable character, and Spider-Man companion. That said, I don't expect either of these to be the next playable character, as that would be a little awkward, but that does not mean they can't be in the future. Hulk comes down, hits, and then stays around and fights for you. Bonus effect HP attack, collection stat HP. I don't mind collection stat HP, not bad at all. Thor's a little weird here because he slams down and then he electrocutes, and he does more damage if they're already electrocuted, but no one really builds into electrocute. I mean, Storm naturally has electrocute, but she's not going to care about this Thor. Bonus stat defense attack, so I'm not ever going to use him on my board, but his collection stat is accuracy, which is real awesome. We got some bonuses for Captain America that they talked about. So there was an issue with the spearhead skills where he wasn't target off during the entire animation. Now he will be. Unbreakable Will neutralization. They're giving it 15% damage increase. This was already a super quick skill with a high guard break, and as we will see, they're adding silence to it because what it does is you smack them with your shield, and that's very reminiscent of World of Warcraft. If you ever played that, the warriors have shield slam, which you can use to stop the casting of a spell. Very reminiscent of it, especially with the animation that Captain America does here. He smacks them with the shield, high guard break. It also wipes their buffs, and then here they're adding silence to it. So people were already on the fence between this ability or the one where you stand still, take less damage for like a half second to a second, and then smack them. This is looking a lot better. Shield impact, provoke for 3 seconds during the defense motion. Nothing bad to say about that. It's real good. Decrease cooldown for 5 seconds. Increase area of provoke. This is the version of the leadership skill, where so you have the one where you give the barrier to everyone, and this is the one that people have been working with in Alliance War and Omega War, where instead of giving the shield, you instead taunt. They're really working on provoke to, and a lot people used to be able to use some skills and dodge during provoke. Now they're taking that away and increasing the range on the ultimate. They're changing 2 of his specializations. Used both of these, no one ever really used. Battle preparation was cure was specifically health packs, which isn't very clear. Now it's going to be applies 10% defense as defense rate per 10,000. That is not clear at all. Decreases damage received by 30% when successfully defending. That's also not very clear. man, the localization to English is not great. I'll have to go over this once it's in game and we see how it actually works. Doctor Strange, Astral Projection, Predator, melee damage decrease. No one's going to use it. Astral Projection, we mainly go towards the Astral Walk or the Summon Clones. This makes it a better option, but it's probably not going to win out. Same with the Provoke one. Blade of Defense can be cast regardless of location. This was an issue slightly because when you were doing Astral Walk, you couldn't cast it. Now you can cast it mid-Astral Walk, it looks like. His three main attacks that he used for damage is going faster. They said it was 135% for most of them. And his ultimate is faster as well. Changed a couple of his specializations. I will go over these in a future video. The one that's definitely best right here is they give you 5% cooldown back. So now instead of 65% max, it's 70% max with the cooldown specialization. Well, sorry, no, it's not that number. It's more, but it's 5% more effectively. And right here they're saying provoke. They're making provoke better. PvP improvements. Oh, that's for the special gap. Thus, we will calibrate the rules to reinforce balance. And they don't say at all what they're doing to balance it. All they said was they're trying to make it so you don't one-shot people, and then don't say how they're doing that. That's awesome. Special costumes, literally doubling the 2-set attack bonus, which is interesting, and they're adding +1 to the skill bonus. So if you have the specials give plus a number to all skills of a type, and then plus a number to all one specific skill. So you can have a +14 instead of +12 now, which can hit some breakpoints to be really, really crazy. Used before the maintenance, cannot be used after the maintenance. So first clear for battle challenge awards. Omega War matchmaking will be now different. They improve so that a party or individual that match the power of the party is included in the opposing time of equality. So when they did the last change for Omega War, they made it so you matched with your team based on power, not vice versa. Now they're trying to make it equal across the board, which should have been the whole time, but I mean, they're trying. Omega War, yeah, here we go. This is the levels. Do 100 points per defeat, 30 points per defeat. Wait, 30 points per defeat assist, 1 point per battle point. This is yeah, they're doing it by level. This has always been here. It used to be 91 to 120 is I think what the issue was. And now they're making it slightly more. Enemy defeat assist will be added to do disheartening. Agent who inflicts the final blow will only acquire the enemy defeat points. Agents can check the number of defeated opponents and the number of assists. Yeah, so it's end points, like end of the thing's points. That's fine. Entering automatically exit. So people won't be able to get the bonuses if they just AFK. And they're doing that for Blitz and Raid. That is crazy. Because I do those on auto all the time. And I obviously clear the content on auto. I don't want this to stop powerful players from being able to Blitz or Raid. That seems a step too far. The skill that was an issue in Spec Ops. it was doing 1, 2, 3 instead of ABC instead of 1, 2, 3. Now they're making it so it goes back to what you were before you went in, which as it always should have been. Skill button is retained even if you cannot target this 7 conditions such as dimensional. There's an issue if in dimensional or war, if you get out of battle, your skill page goes away and then all you see is your basic attack, and it won't come up until you're facing your opponent again. This is an issue in those game modes because someone will use something like spin blades, precision bombing, Widow will go invisible, things like that, and then you no longer have a target, so you're out of combat. And then when they do enter combat again, there's a brief delay that you have to wait till the abilities pop up so you can actually click them. They're taking that away. Well, they're fixing that, so no target can't use. Yep, exactly that. Fixed effective exclusive stat per quality of 5-star, 6-star Omega cards. Display the stat rate information. Okay. Maximum targeting range during escape terrain. To allow adjusting game operation. Oh, options during Omega War. That's interesting. Like do your graphics and stuff while in war, because as you know, in war you can't see any of the screens. They're changing that slightly. That's interesting. Party status when making in-app purchases while in a party will be made. That has been worrisome for some people if they try to make a purchase in the shop before doing a raid or what have you. It would kick them out of the party. It looks like they're fixing that. Draw shop UI will be improved so you know which draws you're on. A mobile screen will be emphasized. Battle status and red text at the bottom, such as the hero's mobile and cooldown remaining, will display in more detail. Companion tutorial, that should have always been there. That's interesting. After you beat the epic mission, Crucial Mastermind, they'll show you how to use companions. Stats below will be added to the default. Oh, awesome! Wait. Flame damage decrease. What is this? Chill damage decrease and shock damage decrease. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These are new stats. No one said a word about these. How did this not get to anything? Then we have a bunch of fixes. I'll be going over those in a separate video. There's way too many here. New events, offers going away. So if any of those offers you want, go ahead and pick them up. Like I said, the link will be in the comment section down below. And you can also watch me reacting to the live stream, which is also linked down below. And this is going to happen on the 3rd, so right around the corner. Till next time, guys.